Warm greetings, Code Monkeys and fellow VEDSies. Welcome back to CodedLockFilms. Today I decided I was going to try something a little bit different. I have taken a number of your comments, I have put them on this here tablet, and I am going to respond to them live on camera. I have shortened some questions for the sake of brevity and will only be responding to portions of certain comments. However, I have left grammar and sentence structure otherwise intact. I hope you don't mind, but I wanted to keep this at a reasonable length. All of these comments have been taken directly from the Lion King 2 review that I did recently. With that said, let's get moving. If nothing else, this movie is watchable and does actually have some real effort put into it, unlike pretty much any of the other direct-to-video sequels. I agree, there was a very clear sense of effort put into this movie. There were undoubtedly parts of it that were lazy, but you can easily see that there are people that really genuinely worked hard on this one. And in a weird way, yeah, I mean, it is kind of compulsively watchable. Actually, rather, it's not so much watchable as it makes really good background noise. It's basically competently put together and it doesn't distract or annoy, at least not for the most part. Lion King 2 and Mulan 2 actually share the same director, Daryl Rooney. I saw an interview with him before and I feel a bit sorry for him. I get the feeling he wanted to tell compelling stories on par with the classics, but he just didn't have the resources and talent to do so. Yeah, you know, a lot of this kind of thing does really come down to resources. When you're making any kind of entertainment, but particularly animation, budget is a really big deal. That's why I don't like to make fun of things like animation so much, because I understand that you can only do so much with the time and the budget that you are given. And again, I do see that there was genuine effort put into this. It's just that it didn't pay off in certain areas. But I'm sure everybody who worked on it were perfectly lovely people. Except for Steve in accounting. Steve. What really bugs me is forcing Simba... Damn it. What really bugs me is forcing Simba and Nala into the traditional roles of overprotective dad who just doesn't understand, and mom who materializes only to dispense advice. Movies like Finding Nemo and The Incredibles prove that kids can relate just as well with compelling parent characters as they can with kid characters. Yeah, definitely. I don't think a lot of people give children the credit that they deserve when it comes to entertainment, and unfortunately some of those people are themselves working in children's entertainment. As for Simba and Nala, I actually don't mind Simba being so much the overprotective dad because you can understand why he'd be an overprotective dad. He sees so much of himself in his little girl, and just kind of try and put yourself into that mental position for a moment. Think of what you were like when you were a kid and ask if you would want that kid inflicted on you. I'm guessing the answer for most of you is probably no. As for Nala dispensing advice, I actually don't have a problem with that so much. There is a set precedent for Nala being the voice of reason. She is, after all, the one who starts Simba on the path to going back to the Pride Lands and accepting his responsibility. However, what I do have a problem with is the fact that she in no way tries to help save her daughter's life. She just kind of stands on the edge of the cliff and lets Simba do it all by himself. And I'm sorry, that is not how Nala would act. Do a review on The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 next. You know what? No. You're being impolite. I don't like it when people just post a comment saying, do this next. If you want me to review something, just ask. Say please. I don't think that's a whole lot to ask for. And there are plenty of people that do that. And believe me, when enough people say, hey, can you please do something? I'll take a look at it. But don't try to give me an order, because that just makes me really unenthusiastic about reviewing the thing you want me to review. As a longtime subscriber, I must say this is certainly one of the absolute best and funniest videos you have made. You've done such a great job over the years of creating your own style, and it seems to have really matured. Beautiful work on this one. Thank you. I've really been making a very concerted effort to get better over the years, and I'm really glad that people notice. It makes me feel like it's all worth it. I knew it! I knew it! I knew that this sequel wasn't as great as people say it was back then, and it still isn't that great of a sequel nowadays. Well, I'm glad that you're enthusiastic, but please keep in mind that my opinions are not necessarily definitive proof of a thing's quality or lack thereof. I watch a thing, I analyze a thing, I give you my opinions on the thing, I give you my reasons for my opinions on the thing, and maybe you agree with those opinions and those reasons, or maybe you don't. That's the beautiful thing about art. It can be interpreted so many different ways. Me saying something is bad or good is not proof that the thing is bad or good. I do not hold my opinion in that kind of regard, because people who think their opinions are absolute fact are assholes. Very good review, and it is cool to see you again after a long time. And even for the logic failures and other mistakes, I have still fun with most of the Disney direct-to-sequels. I do too. I genuinely have fun watching this stuff and critiquing this stuff. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. That's really my ultimate goal in doing all of this, is to have some fun and hopefully have some other people have some fun as well. I like to put smiles in the world. ... Romeo and Juliet was neither a love story nor was it about a feud between two families. It was a cautionary tale about the sort of knee-jerk passion that comes from fresh emotion. Dude, you pointed it out yourself. ... They're so in love. After 24 hours. Take a step back and look at how much Romeo adored Rosalind and then whoop, oh hey, somebody new, yay! Romeo and Juliet is about a lot of different things. It's a complex piece of work. That's why people still talk about it after so many years of its existence. You can have your own opinions about whether it's more about one thing than it is about another thing, but that doesn't mean that other people are wrong or that you are right. Just because somebody has a different interpretation of a work of fiction than you do doesn't mean they're an idiot. And make no mistake, I know that you think I'm an idiot because you used an ellipsis. Using the ellipsis is the universal internet shorthand for, wow, what you have said here is so dumb that I have to take a minute just to absorb it. If you disagree with me, if you disagree with anyone really, it's fine to disagree. But please, just do it respectfully. Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated and the world would be a much nicer place to live. Hello, I can't tell you how happy I am to see another video up. And to be honest, I would love to hear about what is going on with you. Been getting a bit worried. Just wanted to let you know your videos always put a smile on my face. Thank you. I'm glad my videos put a smile on your face, but I'm not going to talk about what's been going on in my personal life. That's why it's my personal life. I have to have some things that are separate. I let you guys in on a lot, but I'm not gonna let you in on absolutely everything because I want to have some privacy, and I think that's pretty reasonable. I hope you understand. Oh my! You're back! I am! I love that super duper smiley face, by the way. I can't even make a smile that big. Let me try a little harder. I look forward to your videos very much. Your style of reviewing is so refreshing in being able to poke fun at the film while also being it a solid review of what works and what does not in a professional manner. Thank you, I certainly try to be professional. I don't think you get anywhere in life by being unprofessional and rude. And yet I see people acting like that all the time, and I think it's really sad. Be nice to people. Seek to add pleasantness to the world every day of your life. I swear that when I saw you uploaded a new video, it felt like a legendary hero had risen back again. Well, thank you, but I think you might be overstating my importance just a little bit. A damn good review as always. I actually agree with it 100%. I never liked this movie all that much, to be honest. But hey, if you're doing this, then I'm guessing soon you'll be doing Lion King 1.5, because that will be an interesting review to see. I will do Lion King 1.5 eventually, but it probably won't be all that soon. I try to spread things out a fair bit and not talk too much about one particular series all at once, unless I'm doing like a special unit or a theme month based around that series. So yeah, I will talk about it eventually, but probably won't be for a while. I was afraid that you're gonna be too harsh on the movie, because it's one of my few favorite Disney sequels. But after watching this, I gotta say, you've done your job perfectly. You've pointed out the flaws that actually make sense, and I agree with them completely. Very well done review. Keep it up. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you to say. I put a lot of effort into the Disney reviews, and I'm really glad that people appreciate that effort. Alright, I think that's gonna be enough comments for the time being. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Just kind of trying out a new format here. Let me know if you like this. I kind of enjoyed doing it, and if you want to see more videos like this, then I will go ahead and do more. But until next time, Code Monkeys and fellow VEDSies, I will see you tomorrow.